Alright, we're live. What's up, y'all? What's good? We got a late night radio show going on. Let's see who's all awake. I know we got a lot of people over there in the Europes on the other side of the world, so sometimes it's nice to do a super late radio show. So we're going to do that tonight. We're going to kick off the intro stream. We're going to see who shows up. God bless you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. And get ready because we got some radio for you. Peace. All right. What's going on, y'all? What's good? What's good? Where the heck is the tab? I got too many tabs pulled up. Welcome all to a late night radio show. Let the sounds of the soothing Ewok drift you off to sleep while we listen to some radio from the 1970s. I got a good episode today for you guys called The Devil's Boutique. I did have another episode, but I'm having trouble remembering what the heck it was called, so hopefully I remember. And I forgot to add the description to this video, so I kind of want to do that now, but I suppose we could get the show started before, and then I'll go in and I'll edit. Good evening to all of you. You know, sometimes it's nice to do a late night show. I was sitting here on the porch listening to radio myself, and I was like, well, I might as well stream it. What's going on, Jeff? Good to see you, brother. What's going on, David, man? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, as always. I hope you're doing well. I hope God is blessing you, and I hope you are chugging along just good. I've been wanting to do more of these radio shows, and it's just the right vibe at night. And I'm a very late night owl type guy, and so I'm sure there's a few of you just like me out there. And so why don't we get to it, man? I got a job I got to do tomorrow. I'm going to help my grandma fix her whatchamacallit. Going to help my grandma fix her garden. You know, just the other day, earlier this week, I went over there and helped them move some dirt from Home Depot, and now we're gonna go and start setting up for the tomatoes and the herbs and all of that whatnot. My grandma's starting her crystal meth lab in the backyard, growing her pots or whatever. So I'm gonna help her do that, start a drug empire, and Yeah, so I just wanted to hop on here, jam out some radio, and hopefully make enough money for a pack of cigarettes tomorrow. So that's pretty much, just to be honest, the goal of tonight's stream. Got like a $10 goal for tonight's stream, so not really too worried about it. Let's get right into The Devil's Boutique from CBS Radio Mystery Theater. Now, what year is this? I gotta find out exactly what year, but this is somewhere in the 1970s. Let's see if it's listed. Oh, 1974 it looks like. So this is an episode I watched the other day. I listened to it, and it was really good, really interesting concept. And so when we did our last radio show, I had thought about it, but I didn't want to take up too much time. So today we're doing a specific radio exclusive show. So let me present the screen. We will get started as usual, guys. Since it's late, I probably am not expecting too much audience participation, but as we usually do with these shows, if you guys want to get engaged with the story, if you want to guess, sometimes these are whodunits. This one's not really a whodunit, but if you want to guess the conclusion, whoever gets closest gets 5 gold stars, and those are very cherished, precious items, and so cherish your gold stars. Last week we handed out gold stars to an anonymous person because they really didn't announce themselves, so don't be like them. Announce yourselves when you win. Now let's get right into it. CBS Radio Mystery Theater. Please pardon the unbearable noise in the intro of this show. For some reason, they start this radio show off with a creaking door, and it sounds like nails on a chalkboard. I try to fast forward through it, but hopefully this version edits it out.
Come in.
It does. Good.
Welcome.
What's up, Moldy?
Marshall. How does a Mediterranean cruise in the sun sound to you? All expenses paid. Not very sinister? Rather pleasant, eh? That's what you think. For when this cruise is only half finished, I think you'll be ready to abandon ship and take the next plane home. We're on a cruise with Elvira Graham, one of the world's leading fashion designers. Her escort, Tony Butler, and her daughter, Marjorie. At the moment, our ship is docked in the Libyan coastal town of Derna. Elvira and Tony have gone sightseeing, trying to find a certain shop they heard about from the ship's captain.
This is so deserted. There can't be any stores down here.
Oh, it's not a very long alley. Let's look. Oh, there's a candle shop.
Would that be it?
Well, there doesn't seem to be anything else.
Elvira, I don't like this. Let's get out of here.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
It's just too strange. We've gone almost the whole length of the alley, and there's nothing but that candle shop. And that's closed.
Tony, wait. Look up ahead. The alley doesn't end. It makes a turn.
Let's go back. Captain Miller said the store didn't really exist, and I believe him.
We can at least look. Come on. Tony, look. There it is.
I'm muted. Sorry about that. Before we get into the main episode here, I wanted to announce that I was talking with our friends Mella and John Connor, and it looks like we're going to be doing a big-time stream over there on Mella and John Connor's channel. I don't think I have the links quite yet, but I was just talking to Mella, and she did tell me the date. And it looks like it's going to be a big-time panel with all the homies. We got, I think, BLA is going to be there. John Connor's going to be there. Jason Scholl's going to be there. Speak of the devil, and he arrives, Jason Scholl. I think they mentioned your name. I couldn't believe it. I was like, Jason's going to be there. Oh, snap. So we got a big-time panel stream coming up on the 21st of May. And it looks like BLA, Maddie, Jason, John Connor. And that's what Mella said she was hoping to get. We'll see who all shows up, but that's going to be fun, man. Mella's Diner is hopping. Yeah, apparently so, dude. I've been out of the loop. I honestly didn't even know she had a channel. I'm a bad friend. I got a bad friend alert going, so I just wanted to announce that before we get right into the main episode. So keep a lookout for that. That's going to be May 21st, it looks. Yeah. So I'm excited. I was just talking with BLA the other day. I'm like, dude, we got to do more shows together, you know? Yeah, he actually said that, and I was like, yeah, for real, we do. It's been too long since we've had that BLA action up in here.
Our mystery drama, The Devil's Boutique, was written especially for the Radio Mystery Theater by Bob Juran and stars Joan Loring and Robert L. Greene. Elvira Graham found the Devil's Boutique, and that was her greatest mistake. She found it on a sunny afternoon in Derna on that Mediterranean cruise. And what happened after that, well, Tony Butler will have to tell us. A year has passed since that fateful afternoon, and at the moment, we're in the office of Lieutenant Morgan, 31st Precinct.
Come in, Mr. Butler. Sit down.
Thanks.
Sergeant McKay says you can identify the body, the lady of the earrings.
Yes.
Oh, good. We'll go right down to the morgue and...
I don't have to see her, Lieutenant. I know who it is.
Well, a viewing is absolutely necessary, but we can do it later. Who is she?
Elvira Graham.
Was she a friend of yours, a relative?
A friend.
Elvira Graham. We put her age at about 50.
If you'd seen her in life, you'd have thought she was 30. But you were close. She was 52.
I'd appreciate your giving us a statement, Mr. Butler. Tell us all you can about her. Cause of death was drowning, no marks on the body. We have it down as suicide, but we still can't rule out murder.
I'll make a statement. But would you do me a favor? Keep it out of the press.
Well, it's already news, Mr. Butler.
I know that. It was the item in the paper that brought me in here.
Ordinarily, with an unidentified body floating in the river isn't that much news, but...
A precinct is like the department. So yeah, it is basically a jurisdiction. Like, precinct is the building that the police, in that area congregate at. That's their HQ. That's their office. So you got, usually in one city, you might have multiple precincts where you got one on the east side, the west side, the north side, the south side. So precinct is just a cop word for their building.
A nude woman in earrings and fantastic lipstick.
That's why I know without the shadow of a doubt it's Elvira Graham. And that's why I wish you could keep what I'm about to tell you out of the papers.
Well, I'll do what I can, Mr. Butler, but, well, they don't have to know every detail.
This episode is wild,
We'll
so
have to re-
I'm just gonna warn you guys now. This one gets a little wild.
Release her identity, though.
Yes, I see that. A lot of people are wondering what happened to Elvira Graham. And now they'll know. But the woman suffered enough.
Yeah, she won't suffer anymore.
No, I guess not. She was admired, hated, adored, despised, envied.
You, say you're a friend. She has no relatives?
Only a daughter. I'm here in her stead.
The daughter's name?
Marjorie.
Marjorie Graham. Well, just relax and tell us all you can about Elvira Graham. I'll ask questions later.
Elvira Graham was a fashion designer. At her peak, the best. And she had a knack of making sure that no one, but no one, ever looked better than Elvira Graham. It was almost a year ago, in June. She just had a showing of her fall line, and she, Marjorie and I, were starting off on a cruise to relax. I was her escort of the moment.
Well, that was your first mistake going on a cruise, man. Because who does that, dude? A cruise? I don't know. They're so expensive nowadays, man. My grandparents used to go on cruises all the time. Now they say, like, the food isn't even complimentary. You got to pay extra just for the food. And then you got to... It's like you're traveling, but you're not actually going places. But I guess good cruises do allow you to get off and, like, visit the sites and stuff. But you got to figure for the amount of money you're going to spend on a cruise, like, you could probably live like a king in some of those countries. Just go there on the plane. So I think that's the first mistake. Also, while we're paused, dude, StreamYards is pulling some nasty right now. So I forgot to put in the video's description today. And I just went on there to try to update it. And StreamYard just automatically put their own referral link into my video's description. I didn't even notice it. I got an email right before we went live and it was like, hey, you just got your first referral link click. Keep going for more benefits or whatever. And I didn't know what the heck they were talking about. And then when I just tried to edit the description, there's a referral link in there. So don't click that link, y'all. I don't know what StreamYards is trying to pull, but you see, they're trying to get me to share their thing, and I'm not having it.
Roger, bye, bye. Tell Amy I'll bring her a suit said tell Amy. I'll bring her.
Can't hear you, Elvira.
But the bocce ball, Moldy, the paddle board. What the hell is that game where they slide the thing on the ground? It's kind of like curling. They do it on the deck. That's not bocce ball. Paddle board. I don't know what it's called. Come on, dude. Don't be mean to the boomers. They love their little pool chairs that they sunbathe in, and I don't know what boomers do.
Dear, just wave.
Oh, bye. Bye. Marjorie, give me a streamer, quick. You've thrown them all, Mother. Oh, it doesn't matter. Come along. Let's go back and finish up that champagne. I think you've had enough, Mother. How many times do I have to tell you, Marjorie? I'll be the judge of that. Oh, I'm exhausted. Pour me one more, Tony. Thank heaven Marjorie's gone to her own cabin. She is so tiresome sometimes. Do you think I've had too much champagne, darling? Be honest.
Well, you do want to look your best at the captain's table tonight.
Sweet, sweet Tony. You have such a knack. For what, I'm not sure yet, but a knack. You're absolutely right. You drink this. I'm going to take a nap.
I think I'll go up on deck for a while.
Tony,
Hmm?
do you think that dress Charlotte Remsen was wearing made her look slimmer? Maybe a little taller?
Definitely. You designed it that way.
Honey, anyone looks slimmer when they're standing next to you. Dun.
Yes. Made her look almost too attractive, I think. Well, I'm not going to think about work anymore. We're here to relax. Kiss me, Tony. And let Elvira get her beauty rest.
Was Elvira an actual name? Did
Marjorie.
people actually name themselves Elvira? Because all I can think of is the horror movie host.
I thought you were in your cabin.
Oh, it's too exciting to stay down there. What's Mother doing?
Napping.
Of course, I needn't have asked.
Marge, why do you stay so close to Elvira? Don't you want a life of your own?
I could ask the same of you, couldn't I?
Touché.
Are you in love with my mother, Tony?
Love?
Lust, same thing.
And you know she's not in love with me. We're companions. I'm convenient. And vice versa.
She's a walking checkbook, you know, darling.
The great Elvira Graham. She picks her men the way she picks her wardrobe.
But it's fun while it lasts.
Lousily.
The great Elvira Graham. And all that press doesn't hurt my acting career.
Well, at least you're honest, Tony. Probably the first who was.
Thank you. But you didn't answer my question. And I've answered yours.
Why do I stay so close? I admire her, too. But I love her. So many people are jealous of her, and I feel maybe I'm the one little sincere spot in her life. I don't always agree with her.
And she wants you with her. I know that.
I wondered about that. Why the glamorous Elvira Graham wants her 20-year-old daughter tagging along.
Ever stop to think she loves you?
Yes, I think she does.
And let's face it, you add to her image. Who would believe that anyone as young as Elvira could have a 20-year-old daughter?
I've heard that before. Mother's always been vain. But lately, Tony, it's becoming more of an obsession.
She's the acknowledged queen of fashion. What would you expect?
She's putting it before everything else. She sold her soul to vanity.
Such profundity from one so young.
Don't laugh at me, Tony. I'm worried.
I'll smack you right in the mouth,
I'm not
Tony.
laughing at you, Marge. But there's nothing we can do about Elvira's personality. We just live with it. Or
What?
leave it.
Or we stuff her in a
And for
trunk
the
and
moment,
shove her
it suits me to
overboard.
live with it. Come on. Why don't you take a nap, too? You want to look your best? We're at the captain's table tonight.
Come, take a nap. Let me watch you sleep.
Could I forget it? Mother, come in, dear. I just wondered if you were ready to go up for dinner. Tony and I have had a cocktail already. Yes, just about. But
Honey, I've already drank my dinner to... Okay, I'm gonna stop, guys. I'm sorry.
I see you're not, Marjorie. I am. That's why I came by. But Marjorie, you're not going to wear that scarf with that dress.
You look like a whore.
Yes, I am. Oh, no, dear. The dress is chiffon. It looks fine, but you don't cover a décolleté as low as that with a scarf. It's ridiculous. Besides, it's the wrong color. It should contrast, if anything.
But I thought it was perfect.
Perfect? Marjorie, I cannot understand how the daughter of Elvira Graham can be so insensitive to style. Doesn't anything rub off? Mother, we're dining at the captain's table. It may not mean anything to you, but it does to me.
I disagree with you about the scarf, but I'll give in to your superior judgment.
No, darling, you'll find it's always right. Now, hurry and replace that dreadful scarf with a string of plain, simple pearls, and change your lipstick. It's too bright.
I'll meet you in the dining room.
You do understand. I just want you to look your best. Well, you must always look your best, my dear. But never better than Mother.
She sounds great.
I've never tasted such wine, Captain.
A very special vintage, saved for very special guests.
Oh, you flatter me, sir.
Have some more, Marjorie?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm fine.
Do, Marjorie. It's bound to improve your disposition.
Just a little there. Mr. Butler?
Thanks.
This isn't your first cruise, Mrs. Graham.
The first with such a charming captain.
Now, who's flattering?
No, I was quite honored to be asked to your table, Captain.
Oh, my pleasure, Mrs. Graham. I've been admiring those pearls, Miss Graham. Are they natural?
Yes, and matched. Thank you for noticing, Captain.
Stunning.
Really? I always thought Marjorie's neck was too thick for pearls.
Mother,
She got a neck like a tree stump.
I bow to your expertise, Mrs. Graham, but I do like the pearls.
thank you, Captain.
As a matter of fact, I know a place you'd both be interested in. Have you ever heard of the Devil's Boutique?
Devil's Boutique? No. Sounds fascinating.
It's a little shop in Derna, on the Libyan coast. I've heard some of my passengers talk about it.
If it's unusual, it's for Elvira.
Apparently,
Have you ever heard of this place called the Desiccated Corpses Museum? It is a lovely place. Have you ever heard of this place called the Tortured Souls and Human Suffering Boutique? It's a lovely place. You must visit.
it is unusual, all right. Actually, they tell me the shop itself has no name, and it's very difficult to find, even
By being white, Moldy. You match a pearl by being white.
with directions.
How curious. What do you mean?
Well, I've had passengers tell me about the unusual things they've bought in this shop. Clothes, accessories, scented candles, everything.
Oh, that sounds charming.
But I've had others who claim they've never even been able to find it. That's apparently why it's called the Devil's Boutique.
Elvira will find it.
When will we be in Derna?
In about 9 days.
Oh,
I've been to the Devil's Boutique. It's Elvira's makeup drawer.
of cruise to enjoy before then.
Yes, our first stop is Cadiz. Then we swing into the Mediterranean.
Oh, well, here's to the Mediterranean. And the Devil's Boutique.
The next few days were filled with sun, shuffleboard, and swimming. Elvira made sure everyone
And that
knew Elvira's
insufferable
name was
Elvira.
aboard. She'd spend a half hour deciding on just the right outfit for the time of day she'd make her appearance. Even the shade of her lipstick changed. One color for morning, another for cocktails. We stopped for a day at Cadiz and then slipped into the Mediterranean.
There it is, on the horizon.
Derna.
We'll dock in about 2 hours.
How long will we be there, Captain?
We'll leave with tonight's tide, about 7 o'clock.
Good. We'll have all afternoon for sightseeing.
You'll excuse me, I have to get to the bridge.
Certainly.
I have such a strange excitement about this city, Tony. There's something about the name, Derna. And the challenge of finding that fascinating shop.
And this was supposed to be a non-work vacation?
There's no such thing for me, and you know it. If I don't keep ahead of the pack, well, besides, it's fun. We'll sightsee in Derna, and I won't leave until I find that Devil's Boutique.
I can tell you one thing. You wouldn't catch me going near a place with a name like that. And I certainly wouldn't go out of my way to find it. But then, for a woman as vain and determined as Elvira Graham, it might be just the place. Vanity, like love, is blind. And Elvira has no inkling of the strange fate that awaits her in the Devil's Boutique. I'll return shortly. Most women are particular about their appearance, which everyone should be. But with some, it becomes an obsession. Elvira Graham was pushed by an ego that demanded to be first, pulled by a vanity that demanded most of her attention. And both were responsible for her downfall.
Marjorie, why aren't you dressed? We're going ashore. I'm not going, Mother. I feel like staying on the ship. Well, do as you like. Tony and I are going into town and find that shop the captain told us about. You go ahead. I'll be all right. I just
We hear these third world countries sell Percocets for like 50 cents.
don't feel like going. This is exciting. I've never seen a place like this.
I wish we knew where we were going.
The captain said follow the main street to the water well and then take the first alley on the right.
If it's that simple, how come some people couldn't find it?
They didn't
Yo, this guy sounds just like Vincent Price, doesn't he?
want to find it badly enough. Come along, Tony.
How about we just stroll and enjoy the sights on the way?
Time for that later. Here's the alley. First right after the well.
You're going down there?
Of course.
This is so deserted.
But they're so...
down here.
But they're so... brown.
Oh, it's not a very long alley. Let's look. There's a candle shop.
Would that be it?
Well, it doesn't seem to be anything else.
Elvira, I don't like this.
I'm scared. They're ethnic.
Let's get out of here.
Well, there's nothing to be afraid of.
It's just too strange.
Ethnic.
There's nothing but that candle shop, and that's closed.
Well, maybe we could knock and ask. Somebody might be in the back.
I think we'd better get out of here.
Oh, I hate to just... Wait, Tony, look. Up
No,
ahead.
perks were definitely not a thing back then. That's why I thought it was funny.
The alley
Back then it would have been like Quaaludes or something.
doesn't end, it makes a turn.
Let's go back.
I hear they sell lean for a shilling.
Well, we can at least look.
This is crazy. There wouldn't be a store hidden back there.
Captain Miller said it was hard to find, and it's probably worth it.
I
can't imagine.
hear they have that purple.
And why?
Tony, look! There it is!
There it was, just ahead of us. The windows of a quaint boutique, dimly lighted, and in the window, belts, dresses, slacks, scarves, accessories, beads.
Yeah, it would have been like laudanum or like remember in Tombstone, what's his name? Why am I blanking on that guy's name? He's like the best actor ever. His wife was like opium addict. She had all those laudanum bottles. That would probably have been more their speed. Guys, help me out here. What? Not Val Kilmer. What the frick is the dude's name? The Thing, right? I'm like blanking.
Elvira literally jumped with joy.
Tony, we found it. And it's open. Come on. Oh, look at the things in this window. Tony, that belt.
It is different.
It's fabulous. I could design a whole suit around that.
Thank
Let's go
you.
in.
The captain was right. There's no name on it.
There weren't on any of the shops in the main street either. Here it doesn't seem to matter. Fabulous.
Welcome to the Devil's Boutique. I'm the Devil. Nice to meet you.
Just fabulous.
Doesn't seem to be anyone around.
I just want to browse anyway. Look at this jacket. There's not a seam in it. How do you suppose...
Madame likes the jacket?
Oh, yes. It is stunning.
Welcome,
One of
Mojo.
my favorite creations.
You're certainly original. I've never seen styles even resembling these before.
And no, I'm not copied. Everything here is quite original.
Mrs. Graham is the designer herself. She knows how to judge quality.
Ah, yes, Elvira Graham. I am honored.
You know me.
Anyone remotely concerned with fashion knows Elvira Graham.
Oh.
Is that not so?
Well, yes, but I never thought here.
You didn't think that in such a humble, out-of-the-way shop, one would have heard of you?
You don't think us brown people know fashion?
Well, frankly, no.
I keep up with things, huh?
And you are...
My name is Arch.
You don't mind if I look around?
My name is Ahmed Mohammed Mohammed.
That is what my shop is here for, Mrs. Graham. If I can be of service, just call me. I will be in the back.
Mm. Oh, I stumbled onto a gold mine.
What do you mean?
Why, these styles. The man is a genius. But how many people know about him? No one who matters.
So?
None of this stuff has hit the market yet, and I'm going to introduce it.
You can't bring it all back with you, dear.
Ah, yes, I can. In my sketchbook. Tony, darling, you're looking at Elvira Graham's newest collection.
You're going to pass the stuff off as your own?
Of course. Who's going to know the difference?
You have found
When has something like that ever turned wrong in a radio show before?
something to your liking?
Everything. It's impossible to choose. I'd like to bring my daughter back to see your place.
I would be honored.
We're sailing on the Lady Madison. I'm going back to the ship and get her. You'll be open all afternoon?
Certainly.
Come, Tony. I can't wait to see Marjorie's reaction to this place.
Why all the fuss about Marjorie?
I want Marjorie to come back with us so the two of you can distract him while I copy.
You think he's not going to notice you in your sketchbook?
Not if you and Marjorie help.
I want you to distract this silly little man while I steal his life's work.
She'll know how to keep him busy.
Yeah, guys, this is actually this is the origin story for Hot Topic. This is this is where trip pants were discovered, or Jenko jeans.
Mother, this is unbelievable. I told you it was sensational. I just wish there were other customers around. Now, you know what to do, Marjorie. Yes, I don't really approve. But I'll
That's
do
right,
it.
Nub.
What'll I do?
You stay with me, Tony. You can cover me.
Mrs. Graham, you did return.
Yes, this is my daughter, Marjorie.
I am charmed, Miss Graham.
How do you do? This is Mr. Art, the fabulous designer. Marjorie's interested in a pantsuit. She wants to try on a few things. Tony and I'll
Ew.
just browse.
As you
Pantsuit.
wish. This way, Miss Graham. I have a few styles here I think might interest you.
Oh, just stand close, Tony. We'll pretend we're looking closely at these things, and I'll get my sketches.
Pantsuit.
Well, Marjorie, did you find something you liked? I'm taking this blouse. I decided against a suit. Oh, it's very attractive. Well, we must be on our way. We're sailing this evening.
Mrs. Graham,
Oh?
did you get all the sketches you need?
Ooh,
I...
awkward.
Well, I did jot down an idea or two. I hope you don't mind. I mean, imitation is the highest form of flattery or whatever.
Is that exactly ethical?
Oh, Mother. Well, perhaps not, Mr. Arch. I shall tear them up if you feel that way.
No. I didn't say I minded.
Oh, perhaps we should leave. Tony, Marjorie.
One moment, Mrs. Graham.
Tony,
Yes, please.
I've been discovered. Let's run.
No hard feelings. I should not have mentioned the subject. After all, I am flattered by your very presence. The great Elvira Graham in my humble shop, huh?
Stealing my humble
Would you
ideas.
accept the token of admiration?
Well, I don't quite understand.
It's a bullet to the head.
Have you ever seen anything as exquisite as this?
Mother, how beautiful.
Wow.
Oh, they are expensive earrings, but surely you're not suggesting
You
that
would honor me by accepting them.
This is most extraordinary and generous, Mr. Arch, but I don't see how I could possibly.
You do me a disservice, Mrs. Graham. I insist.
Go ahead, Elvira.
I spit on them myself, Miss Graham.
Well, thank you.
I wrapped them for you. I'll be right back.
I fashioned them
You
from
ought
my
to
own
accept
child's
kindness with
baby
a little more
teeth.
grace, Elvira.
But he took me so by surprise. I mean, right on the heels of accusing me of spying.
He didn't exactly accuse, Mother.
Well, I don't embarrass easily, but that was one of the times.
Here he comes.
Well, here you are, Mrs. Graham. There is no one on whom they will look better. Good day, Mrs. Graham, and bon voyage.
It was late afternoon when we got back to the ship. Marjorie went to her stateroom to dress for dinner. And Elvira stored her sketches in a secret compartment of her trunk.
I'm not taking any chances with those, Tony. They are priceless.
Speaking of priceless, let's see the earrings.
Oh, yes. Here they are, in my purse. I'm so taken up with the sketches, I'd almost forgotten them. I still don't understand his generosity. Oh, but they are beautiful. Well, what's this?
Anything wrong?
Packed with the earrings. It's a lipstick.
So,
Oh, nothing really. He just didn't mention it.
let's see the earrings.
They are extraordinary, aren't they? They seem even more brilliant than they did in the shop.
Why don't you wear them at dinner tonight?
I intend to. Curious about the lipstick, though. I wonder why he didn't mention it.
Almost ready, Elvira. It's 8 o'clock.
We'll be out in a minute. Is Marjorie there yet?
She just arrived.
I won't be long.
She wants us to get the full effect all at once.
The earrings. She's wearing them at dinner tonight?
And the lipstick.
The lipstick.
The shopkeeper at that boutique slipped in a lipstick with the earrings. It seems to match the color of the stones.
Well,
Elvira.
Well, this is about as good a time as any for us to be taking guesses now. So, if anybody wants to take a guess as where this is going to go.
Oh, Mother. They're breathtaking.
They are striking, Elvira.
the lipstick is perfect, isn't it?
It lights up your whole face. It's almost uncanny.
I've never seen you quite so radiant, darling.
Watch out, you two. You'll turn my head.
That has been done by experts.
Oh, you're dreadful, Tony. Go on. Let's go to dinner.
You're turning heads, darling. Everyone's looking at you.
Oh? I hadn't noticed.
Oh, Mrs. Graham. Good evening. Miss Graham, Mr. Butler. How did you enjoy dinner?
Captain Miller, I owe you a million thanks. I found that boutique.
And you liked it?
It is fabulous. It's going to do great things for me. Do you like my earrings, Captain?
Magnificent.
I got them at the boutique.
Most unusual.
The man at the shop gave them to Mother.
They're most becoming, Mrs. Graham. Shall we sit down? The steward's ready with the consomme.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like that one celebrity.
yes, dinner, of course. Oh, Tony, it's been the gayest night since we left New York. I think I danced with every man in the room.
The gayest? Aren't you forgetting about that little tryst in Morocco?
Almost.
Almost?
Everyone but me.
Oh, but, well, you hate dancing.
You could have sat one out.
Be a dear and unzip me. I want to get comfortable and have a last champagne. Here, alone with you. Tony, darling. There. Help me with this earring, Tony. I can't get it off.
Let's see.
Just clips on. It ought to open up.
It won't open.
Well, try the other one.
I can't budge this one either.
Well, this is ridiculous. It's just a little spring. Pull harder. Ow.
Sorry, darling.
Well, never mind. I'll get them off in the morning. I'm too tired to care. I'm going to bed. Don't wake me tomorrow, Tony. I feel as though I could sleep for a week.
My guess is she wakes up as Godzilla.
Morning, darling.
It's morning already. Oh, I must look a sight. Hand me that cold cream, dear.
Here you are.
Oh, I must have been tired last
Hand me that bush light, dear.
night to leave this lipstick on.
You were quite the belle of the ball, you know.
You don't mind.
The price I pay for escorting the Elvira Graham.
Oh,
What's the matter?
Tony, my lips. The lipstick isn't coming off.
What?
I can't seem to remove this lipstick. I mean, cold cream always takes it right off.
Rub harder.
Harder.
It just doesn't seem to work.
The earrings. Now the lipstick.
The earrings.
Last night, we couldn't get the earrings off.
Oh, I remember now. They're still on. Yes. I can't open the clasp.
I didn't have any luck with them last night either.
Try again, Tony. Try.
Okay. It's crazy. It's just a little spring, but
But for some reason, this little pentagram in Baphomet is in the way.
I can't open it.
Oh, you've got to, Tony. I've got to get these off.
I told you I wouldn't go near a place with a name like the Devil's Boutique.
Me neither.
You never know what you're in for. The earrings and lipstick the little shopkeeper gave Elvira were beautiful, all right. And she was immediately attached to them, wouldn't you say? We'll see what happens next when I return shortly with Act 3.
Excellent guess, Jason. Yep. So we're gonna find out in Act 3. Although I think we've already kind of revealed where this thing is going. She can't get the dang earrings off, and unfortunately, her smashing wardrobe just isn't as smashing as she thought it would be. Guys, we are $3 away from our stream goal today, trying to get up enough money for a pack of smokes for tomorrow when I go to my grandma's to help her with her garden. So thank you guys so much. And thank you to Jason Scholl, who sent in $10 to our super chat. To our super chat fund. Thank you so much, Jason. Really appreciate you. Let's wrap up the Devil's Boutique, and then we're going to do a little potluck here. We're going to just randomly choose an episode out of the best of list, and the audience can help out at picking the next episode if they want.
Let's return now to the stateroom where Elvira Graham can't seem to remove her lipstick or her earrings.
Does it bug anybody else when they say Graham? That bugs me, dude. I'm not one of those guys that gets all annoyed by words, but Graham, the soft H always bugs me. Graham.
2 items she was given by the proprietor of that quaint little shop in Derna. You know, the one with that odd name.
You know, the one with that fuzzy little foreigner.
Got to get them off, Tony. I can't be seen in the morning wearing these. Or the it's just not done.
Relax, Elvira. We'll get them all.
What was
Just
that?
go while I...
Was that somebody's, like, police scanner, whoever was uploading this video?
There's no use trying that again. Maybe you could get some kind of tool, something to pry them loose.
Where?
Well, ask the captain. Oh, no, wait, don't. He'd think it's odd.
No different from what I think.
Mother, Tony, going up for breakfast?
Mother.
You're still wearing the earrings.
Yes.
Well, do you think they're quite the thing for morning?
Well, of course not. But I'm having a little trouble getting them off.
Want me to try?
Well, you might as well. Tony and I haven't had any luck. Tony, maybe we ought to try and get a tool. Don't ask the captain. Try the purser or someone.
Oh, I've never seen a glass
Oh, tight.
That's not the half of it.
What do you mean?
I can't get the lipstick off either.
We tried everything. Cold cream and even alcohol on the lipstick. Wire cutters we got from the engine room on the earrings. But nothing would take away the color from Elvira's lips or those dazzling earrings from her ears.
I even offered to try the blowtorch, but she shot me down.
The metal clasp seemed impervious to the shears. Evening finally came, and Elvira decided she could put in an appearance for dinner. The lipstick and the earrings were appropriate after 6. Relax, darling. You're still the center of all eyes.
Oh, Mrs. Graham, you're wearing those becoming earrings from the shop in Derna. They're quite extraordinary.
They are indeed.
We're having a piano recital tonight after dinner. I hope you're all planning to join us.
We wouldn't miss it.
In the lounge at 9.
We never made the recital. On the way from the dining room, something happened that set Elvira off.
Mother, what is it? Stupid little trap.
Calm down, Elvira.
Didn't either of you hear that woman as we were leaving dinner?
No.
You didn't? You didn't hear her say how gauche those earrings again.
To you?
No, to her whole table. I wish I'd slapped her face. Well, I can't leave this stateroom again, not until I find some way of getting these hateful things off.
Maybe the man in the shop who gave them to you can help.
Go all the way back to Derna. There's got to be an easier way.
Well, you haven't come up with it. Maybe Marjorie has an idea. I'm going back to Derna. We'll fly from the next port at which we stop.
Elvira, be reasonable. We
Well,
can't.
reasonable? There's no reason to this whole mad thing. Marjorie, you go on with the cruise. Tony and I will go back to Derna and then meet you in New York.
Oh, no, I'm staying with you.
Oh, do as you like. I'm too upset to argue. Tony, see the purser or the captain or someone and see what arrangements we can make. There's the window. And I remember that carpet shop across the square. The alley should be just ahead.
I hope he can help after what it took to get back here.
Oh.
We've been on everything but a camel.
That's the alley we went down, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Come on. This is it. There's that candle shop.
Still closed.
Doesn't look as though it's ever been opened.
Tony,
Yes, I see. That's strange.
the alley ends in a wall.
But it turned off to the left the last time we were here. That's where the shop was.
An absolutely dead end. How could they have put up a wall? We were here only 3 days ago.
This isn't a new wall, Elvira. Look at it.
What?
It's hundreds of years old.
But this is the alley. We came down and it branched off and we found the shop. I wasn't dreaming. You were both with me.
Tony, this is frightening.
Well, there's another way in, another alley. I've got to find that shop. I've got to find it.
Come on, Marjorie, be quick.
Which way did she go?
I don't know.
Well, she's disappeared in the crowd.
Stay close to me.
The street's so crowded we can't go fast enough. Oh, Tony, what are we going to do?
We pushed through the crowded streets, and finally, after more than half an hour, we found Elvira.
Mother!
Marjorie! Tony, thank heavens I didn't know where to look for you.
Elvira, get a hold of yourself.
I've asked everyone I could find who spoke any English at all. No one, absolutely no one, ever heard of the shop.
The only thing left to do was to go back to New York. We returned home, and Elvira went into hiding. Of course, everyone assumed we were still on the cruise, so no one called. But Elvira was getting more desperate.
A plastic surgeon's my only hope.
A friend of mine had some work done about a year ago. I could find out the name of his man.
Oh, do it.
Like she needs an excuse to go back to the plastic surgeon.
Tony, do it today.
Now, Mrs. Graham, Mr. Butler, come in.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're a friend of Charlie Paul's.
Yes, we've done some shows together.
Well, now, how can I help you, Mrs. Graham?
This lipstick I'm wearing,
Yes?
I can't get it off. Nothing works, so don't ask me how many things I've tried. I wouldn't be here if anything had helped.
Oh, well, let me see. I'm just going to scrape your lower lip a little. It won't hurt. Yes, the color's embedded in the lip tissue. Seems to be a dye.
Is there anything you can do?
Well, I could try bleach. It would be uncomfortable for a week or so, but probably effective.
Do it. I'll do anything to get out of this clown makeup, but that's only part of my problem.
There's more.
Take my bandana, Tony. Those earrings, Doctor. They won't come off either. They're clasped completely around my earlobe.
How long have you had this condition?
It's been almost a month.
I got the earrings and lipstick in a little shop in Libya, and frankly, they are bewitched.
Have you tried taking them off?
I know that now.
Hold still a moment.
Maybe unplug it and plug
Yes,
it back
the lobes
in?
are beginning to swell. We'll have to work on this.
Scalpel. I mean, honestly, though.
Oh,
Like, cut them off.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Graham. I'm at a loss to know what to do with these.
Oh.
Have you tried...
A machine shop, an auto garage, everything but an acetylene torch.
must admit I've never seen anything like it.
No one has.
Well, Doctor,
Well, I
The lipstick, you're screwed, but you could definitely, like, rip those earrings off. I mean, my mom had, like, I think she's got still the split earlobe from, like, the big hoops that were too heavy, so they just, like, pulled and ripped right down. You could do something like that.
Give you the bleach for your lips, apply it twice a day, and then I'll see you again in a week.
Well, and the earrings.
You'll have to give them some very serious thought, Mrs. Graham. There seems to be nothing I can do, short of removing your earlobes.
Mother, please answer me. Leave me alone, Marjorie.
What's the matter, Marjorie?
Oh, Tony, thank God you're here. Mother won't come out of her room. She locked herself in hours ago.
There's no harm in that. She's going through hell.
But I want to help her.
You can't help her. All we can do is to be here if she wants us. If she wants to be alone, let her.
That bleach isn't helping her lips. It just makes it harder for her to talk. They're as bright as ever. This morning she came out for breakfast. Tony, I nearly fainted.
I know. She's not a pretty sight.
Her face is so white and lined. Those colors just scream at you. I thought I heard you, Tony. Where have you been?
Down at the docks. The ship came in this morning. I went to claim our trunks.
Oh, of course, the luggage we left on board when we flew back. I've never given it a thought. Was everything there?
Everything. And everyone.
Everyone?
A welcome home party.
Oh, no.
About 20.
Oh.
They assumed we were still on the cruise.
Oh, Lord, Tony. What did you tell them?
That you and Marjorie stayed on in Nice.
Oh, that's good. Good thinking, Tony. No one will be calling up here.
Oh,
Go here.
Tony.
Just put them anywhere for now.
There's the one I'm interested in.
Here you are. And this is for you.
Oh, yes, I'd almost forgotten. What are you doing, Mother? My sketches.
Here's another good guessing idea. What's going to happen to Elvira now that she can't get this stuff off? That's a pretty easy one. I think we could all make our guesses about the fate of Elvira. Does she get the earrings off? Does she get the lipstick off? What happens to her?
Maybe in hibernation, but Elvira Graham isn't through yet. I'll fix that demon. Oh, yes, here they are.
What is it, Elvira?
Oh. Oh, no. No. Mother?
What the... No wonder.
Tony, they're blank. Absolutely blank.
You've been punked.
Elvira, please.
Mother! You saw them. Blank. Every last page blank. He's cursed me.
Elvira, come sit down.
Why? What did I do to be cursed like this?
Elvira, time can...
No. Don't
What did I do? I just tried to steal his life's work.
feed
Why
anymore,
me?
you stupid encouragement. What's the matter with you? Look at me. Clown. Freak. Tony, I can't stand this.
And the makeup's pretty bad,
Stay,
too.
dear little daughter.
Elvira.
Dear, pretty light of my life. Your beauty will change your freshness. But just look at your glamorous mother. Look, damn you. I've been damned.
Look at these stretch marks. You did this to me.
Why? Is the answer to that in heaven? In hell? Ah, yes, hell, where that demon came from. That demon who gave me this beauty. The devil himself in his quaint little boutique. The devil's boutique be damned. The devil himself be damned along with me.
She did it. She said the name.
Did I worship beauty too much?
Yes.
Elvira never spoke another word after that. She returned to her room, stayed
Never?
there night and day, and 3 days later she was gone.
Damn.
She'd vanished.
You tried to find her?
Oh, yes, we hired
The freaking lipstick killed
a
her?
private detective. We didn't want it in the papers or in the police files. After about 6 months, we gave up.
Homeboy wasn't playing, dude. He was playing for keeps.
Where do you suppose she's been all this time?
Wandering, hiding, I don't know.
Well, will you look at her body now?
If you insist.
I must. Well, that was quite a story, Mr. Butler. You a
She is Ratchet.
writer?
You don't believe it?
I don't know whether I do or not. It's too fantastic to be true. Then again, it's too fantastic to be made up. Well, here we are. Oh, there she...
Oh, no.
What the devil? The earrings are gone.
And the lipstick. Now, do you believe me?
Good call, Jason. Yeah, for real. Throwback to our Mr. Sardonicus stream, y'all. If you guys like old time movies, we've been doing these kind of streams for a while, and we did do a stream way back when we watched the William Castle classic Mr. Sardonicus with Vincent Price. I believe Vincent Price is in that one. I forget.
Dear Elvira, you were beautiful, determined, and the world's best designer. You were on your way to becoming the greatest. But be reasonable, Elvira, and look at it this way. There wasn't room for the two of us.
There's nothing wrong in being beautiful to other people. It's when we start becoming beautiful to ourselves that we're in for trouble. Elvira's life wasn't a total loss. Considering her personality, she ended up in pretty good company. I'll be back shortly. I hope you won't think unkindly about the fashion world because of our play. Those worthy institutions strive to keep us looking our best and do a wonderful job of it. Where would we be without them? In jail for indecent exposure, no doubt. But I would like to leave you with a friendly suggestion. The next time you buy a lipstick, jewelry, a garment, be sure there's a label on it. Be safe. Know your designer. Our cast included Joan
Know your brand.
Loring, Robert L. Green, Jada Rowland, Bob Caliban, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to...
All right. Wow, way to just cut off the ending like that. I like playing the ending. It's cool. It creates a vibe, dude. I don't know what this uploader was thinking. So that was the Devil's Boutique, guys. I really enjoyed that one. I think it's funny. These are fun, man. Maybe we'll do another, talking about Mr. Sardonicus makes me want to do another freaking old movie watch along. We gotta get back on that, dude. These are so fun. So for our next one, I think we got enough time for one more radio show. We got a whole list of the best of. We can pick it in a number of different ways. We can ask the audience for a number between 1 and 310. Y'all can put in whatever number you want, and I'll pick some random number out of the hat. And as long as it's not one we haven't listened to before, we can pull it up. These are all very quality. I mean, really, I have not found a bad episode amongst this show. Or I could just like flip through. I could share the screen and flip through. I'll do that now just to give it an option. And if we don't get a number in the chat, then I'll just pick a random one. Okay, 196. We got Moldy 196. Let's pull it up and let's see what we got here. Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. Interesting. Good pick, Moldy. We got, and Death Makes Even Steven. That looks like a good one. Let's do it. Let's see if we got a year on this one here. September 18th, 1974. Starring Michael Tolan, Paul Hecht, Joan Lovejoy, and Ian Martin. That's pretty much the standard cast for these. They really do reuse a lot of the same voice actors.
Now,
Welcome everybody. Please smash that like. Please share the streams if you want to, and please consider sending in super chats to support the show so that I can sleep soundly tonight, and while I lullaby y'all to sleep with the mystical sounds of CBS Radio Mystery Theater.
Mystery Theater.
There's that noise. It just never stops. I would love to meet the sound producer who thought that was a good idea. You know? I mean, like, what are you doing, dude? It barely sounds like a door.
Come in. Welcome.
Welcome.
I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the world of terrifying imagination. The fear you can hear. No breath of it yet as we begin our tale and meet Stephen and Simon Fairley. The occasion is solemn, as death should be. But all else for these identical twins is a wild sense of freedom and expectation, with no hint of the dark disasters already forming as they listen to the words of their father's last bequests.
And that the whole of my estate shall be disposed of as follows.
Bugs Bunny, to you I give everything. To my filthy, ungrateful children, I give my last middle finger.
To Stephen Fairley, my firstborn son, I leave all my worldly goods in entirety.
Well, thanks a hunk for nothing, dear old Dad.
There is a clause that refers to you, Simon.
Then let's hear it.
To my second-born, Simon, I leave only advice. Mend your ways. It is inconceivable to me, and has been most of my life, that you could be brother to Stephen, much less his identical twin.
Now, that's enough, Mr. Holcomb.
Well, there are some small bequests.
No, we can take them up later. I'm really sorry, son. Well, so am I, Stephen. I never expected the old crook to outfox me. I hope he rots in hell.
That's a damnable thing to say.
Precisely. Since this family long ago decided I'm the devil's own, why shouldn't I be his advocate? Or apostate? To hell with us all, Stephen. And may I be the last to join you.
Oh, come on now. It's only $5 million. Let's not let this come in the way of our brotherly love.
Our mystery drama, And Death Makes Even Stephen, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Michael Tolan and Paul Hecht. It was true of the Fairley twins. Physically, no one could ever tell them apart.
The Farrelly brothers? The guys who made Dumb and Dumber? Dude, I love that movie.
Personality. That was something else again.
Kingpin was better, though.
Stephen, the quiet, the considerate, the steady, the accountable. Simon, the wild, the unpredictable, the often cruel. The man of success in nothing. Except for physical resemblance, these two men from the same mother seemed the antithesis of each other.
Aren't you going a bit heavy on that, Simon?
Oh, just getting all I can, brother dear, while the getting is good. Now that I'm a pauper, I must make the most of every opportunity.
Now, don't be a fool. Here, and give me that.
Oh, such a waste. But then you can afford it.
You've had enough today. Besides, I must talk to you.
Well, you mean there may be a chance that I'm not to be cast out and told never to darken the door again?
Knock it off, Simon. I got to talk to you, seriously. And for Pete's sake, sit down.
No, I think I prefer to face the coup de grace, standing back to the
You're
wall.
being a baby. I'm going to tell Mom. I'm going to give you a noogie.
Unblindfolded and unafraid.
Suit yourself, but quit clowning and stay away from the booze.
Okay, Stevie, forgive me. It was just Dad's will. I know he didn't exactly approve of me, but wow. Finding out how much really threw me for a loop.
It isn't as bad as it seems. There was a letter to me. He didn't want to leave you with nothing, Simon, and he's asked me to set up a trust to be administered by me to provide you with a decent income.
Well, now I think I will sit down. How much?
The trust or the income?
No, the money.
A big, shiny quarter. Well, since I've never listened to this one before, I think I can make a guess. Since I make the rules, I can win the 5 stars. This is an easy one. I think the brother who didn't make any money is going to kill the brother who did make the money. Pretty easy, but also might not happen.
In the pocket, my 1 hour older brother. That's what I get while you're alive, right?
Yes, $1,000 a month, tax-free.
12,000 shimmering simoleons a year. That's a generous bequest from a man
For
who
doing
could have bought
nothing.
Rhode Island and still have had enough left over to cut the national debt in half.
Well, what would you have expected him to do?
What he should have done, considering...
I'm going to have to work at the Burger Shack now. The humiliation.
Here we are. What? Cut the estate right down the middle.
Left us each a half.
You know why he'd never have done that.
Oh, yes, only too damn well. I was 10 before I was old enough to latch onto the truth. Why, you were always the favorite. No, favorite isn't even the word. You know he always blamed me for Mother's death. He hated me.
That isn't true.
Then why do
the
you suppose...
shoe was somehow on the other foot. Your whole life, Si. Expelled from school after school, the girls, the car accidents, robberies, beating up women, all the things he had to cover
Yes,
for you.
to save the precious Fairley name. All the things I did to get his attention. To have him treat me like a human being instead of a murderer.
You've been drinking too much.
Oh, no, Stevie boy. This is Simon Cold Sober. Simple Simon, who couldn't have his only parents' love, so he didn't know any better thing to do than to reach out any way to get him to even notice
We
me.
spent most of our lives in boarding schools. Do you think he offered me so much
Yeah,
more?
only the whole ball of wax.
I was talking of love.
That's a word with no meaning in this house.
Even between us.
What do we really know about each other? Except as children, we've been separated most of the time. And I always managed to get the short end. Who was drafted while you and Dad lived at home and you joined the business while I crawled on my belly with the VC trying to do what my father didn't have the nerve to do. Get rid of me.
None of that was my fault.
No. But Becky was something else again.
You were missing in action. Reported killed. It was over 2 years, Si. I loved Becky, too, and she turned to me.
Yeah, too bad I returned before the marriage had taken place. Still, in my condition then, it was hard to think of us as identical twins. 40 pounds difference in weight made quite a difference, huh? So she stuck with you, and you won, as always. Which brings us back to the immediate problem. Are you ready to cut the estate right down the middle and give me half?
Don't be ridiculous.
But you are the brother who is all love.
The money isn't dollars and cents, Simon. It's the shipping business, the holding company, the import-export exchange, 100 interlocking parts.
All right, then buy me off. $1 million, a couple of million, out of those nice, anonymous, numbered Swiss bank accounts. And then you can do what my father longed his whole life to do. Forget I ever existed. Or that I still do.
No way. Now, in 3 to 5 years, you'd blow it all on women and every grifter who got next to you with his get-rich-quick scheme. No. Father was right. I may have found him hard to love.
Oh, you worked hard enough to toady your way into his affections.
Perhaps I was sorry for him. Now, who is to say which of us caused Mother most harm, caused her to die in childbirth? Yeah, past history. Oh, now there are only 2 of us. Now, come on, Si, won't you accept Dad's suggestion and mourn him in some decency?
$12,000 a year? I can't live on that.
It's free and clear. You have the house to live in, food, no living expenses.
All right, suppose I accept.
We'll make it all...
Okay, this guy is completely just unsympathetic. My goodness, he gets a house. I didn't even realize he had a house also.
Legal. The trust can revert to you, if you will, by your 35th birthday.
And Becky?
She's already made her choice.
But what?
Well, since your unexpected return and Father's death have delayed our marriage, perhaps it's only fair. Look, there's no way I can prevent you seeing her again, and now that you're back to yourself physically, I suppose you ought to. You know our engagement party is a week from tomorrow, but she won't be back from New York till then. In spite of Father's death, we've decided not to call it off. You're invited. And if you think you can replace me as the prospective groom, what can I do to prevent you? But as far as Becky is concerned, if you hurt her in any way, twin brother or not, I'll kill you. Oh, now I must see about the funeral arrangements.
Oh. Maybe my guess is right.
Not you, dear brother. I'm the one with everything to gain.
Oh, yeah.
If only I knew the way.
I don't care how low-hanging fruit it was. If my guess is right, I'm gloating.
Steve, why are you so late?
Would you believe a flat tire tonight of all nights? And Becky,
well, it doesn't matter now that you're here. But you've got to help me, darling. We're going to have to make a decision.
About what?
Kiss me first.
I don't need any invitation for that.
You've never kissed me like that before.
There's never been an occasion quite like this.
Well, it looks as though it isn't going to be the occasion we planned it to be.
What does that mean?
It's Father. You know how uptight he can get over nothing.
Nobody better. I grew up with one of my own.
I never heard you talk like that about your father before.
Oh, I just meant the generation gap.
Well, maybe that's what it is with Father. He's just laid it out flat. No engagement tonight, no announcement, nothing.
Then what's the party supposed to be for?
It isn't even a party anymore. It's a sort of memorial service for his old friend. He said it would be an insult to Justin's memory to have gaiety and fun so soon after his funeral. But I want us to be engaged. I don't want to wait.
Look, I have an even better idea.
What?
Let's you and me slip out right now. Forget the engagement and get married.
But how? We have no license or...
Look, we're less than 20 miles from a state where all we need is the fee and 2 witnesses.
Oh, you really bowl me over, Stephen. That's more the kind of thing Simon would do.
Well, Simon was a bit of a whack, I guess.
Simon was a lot worse than that. There are things I could tell you about your brother that... Well, that's past history. How is he now?
The very picture of health.
It's unbelievable. When he got back from prison camp, I could hardly recognize him.
He'd had a rough time.
I know. And that's why I was so ashamed of myself for...
For what?
Don't tell this to anyone, Steve. But I always used to be so scared after Simon and I had broken off and it was you and me.
Scared of what?
Just hold me. You're so uncannily alike. Even I, who know you both so well, was scared I might not be able to tell the difference. Oh, darling, what a terrible thing to have to say or even think.
Don't.
Oh, yeah.
Put it out of your thoughts.
I can't. It's eerie. It's terrifying to even consider I could ever mistake my kind, gentle, loving Stephen for that wild, brutal twin who would have destroyed us.
See, I don't know how I missed that one. It's so obvious, dude. He's going to kill the brother and take his place because they're twins. All right, that one's not a victory for me. Even if he does kill his brother, that was so obvious. I should have been able to guess that.
Don't look back. Kiss me, and then let's take off together.
Oh, Steve, I can't. Not with the guests
Then kiss
here.
me.
No, not like...
Kiss me.
Damn, dude.
You're not Stephen. Stephen would never... Stephen.
I've been looking for you everywhere, Becky.
Oh, I wish you'd found me sooner.
What's going on here?
Well, it doesn't matter now that you're here.
Uh-oh.
Seeing you together, there's no doubt, but apart...
What is it? Look, if that lousy brother of
Stephen,
mine...
don't be silly. He was just congratulating me.
Welcome, Christopher. Welcome to the late night radio stream. Good to see you, brother. Greetings all the way over there in South Carolina. Welcome, welcome. We're streaming live from Buffalo, New York with our late night radio chill stream listening to And Death Makes Even Steven.
Enthusiastic for just an engagement, wasn't it?
I haven't told you the news yet, Stephen. It isn't our engagement we're announcing tonight.
What?
It's our wedding, and as soon as possible, unless you object.
Oh, of course not, but your father...
You leave him to me. I'll arrange everything.
You lead, I'll follow. When's the day?
Just as fast as we can get the license.
Yeah.
Like day after tomorrow, or the one...
She wants him wearing a ring. That way she can tell him apart.
After that, at the latest.
Or you could just get a face
We
tattoo.
didn't have to go, Steve. We should have been the party tail enders.
I gotta get Simon home. He's practically out cold. Come on, Simon. Come on, get in.
Yeah, no, the driver's seat.
You're in no condition to drive.
Well, you're a lousy driver. I'm better at the wheel than you, drunk or sober.
Now, would you get in the car?
Yeah.
He's out cold. I hope someone's up to help lug him up to bed. Well, good night, darling.
Good night. Drive carefully. The fog coming up.
Yeah, I will. Goodbye, my almost wife.
Goodbye, my almost husband.
I'll show them all.
What?
Yeah, I'll have her if I want. I'll take everything if I want. You can't do it to me.
Well, just shut up, Simon, will you? Just go back to sleep.
Huh?
Maybe you should pay attention to that dream, bro.
The VC. Got a roadblock, Lieutenant.
Huh?
Yeah, I feel it in my bones. Right around the next bend. Just...
I'll murder you and steal everything from you. Oh, that's just Steven, you know.
Stop the convoy. I want to stop the... Oh! Steve. Where are we?
All right. Take it easy, Simon. We're just on the way home.
How come I'm not driving?
Because you're passed out.
Well, the road. Where's the road? We're off the road.
Cut it out, you fool. It's just far.
No, off the road. Back to the left.
Would you let go of the wheel?
Back to the left.
Get a slow still.
You gotta go left.
We're going right into the ditch.
Left, right. Bop it, pull it, twist it. Well, ain't nobody guessed the car crash was going to be what killed him. You know, while I'm paused, I was talking with my uncle the other day about, because we were talking about doing the old movie watch-alongs earlier in the stream. And I was saying, I wonder if the Three Stooges are public domain. I don't think they are, but if they are, that would be an awesome thing to stream, wouldn't it? I'm sure there's some Stooge fans up in here, and like, if I can, they have a bunch of them on YouTube already, so maybe that'll be the next late night stream we do with some Stooge watch-alongs, because those are just so dang good.
After the protesting scream of rubber, the quiet in the forest is a stillness so thick it could almost be touched. A rabbit stands frozen before flight. The birds perch on the limbs, heads cocked, as if waiting to decide which direction danger will come from. The only thing moving now is one of the twins, climbing from the twisted wreck. But which one? I'll return shortly with Act 2. The birds have risen and are off in a whir of wings. The rabbit has long since reached the safety of his warren before
Really?
Simon Fairley has determined that the blood dripping in his eyes is from a minor gash in the forehead.
Interesting. So you're not a fan of Shemp? Man, dude, like, I mean, I feel you there. I obviously much prefer the Stooges, without Shemp, but like, so last time I was at my grandma's earlier this week, we were watching some Shemp shorts without the Stooges. It was just Shemp and that one dude, Pigs, Porky Pig or whatever. Dude, those are really funny. All right, so I'm just saying, Shemp is very talented on his own, and he's got some great stuff. But I definitely, like, if I'm gonna watch the Stooges, I definitely prefer, Curly.
And the rest of his aches and pains are just contusions and bruises. Only now does he go to look at his brother, pinned between the steering wheel and the seat cushion.
Steve? Steve, are you all right? You're not dead. You can't be. Dead. It would solve everything. It would all be mine, and no blame for me. He was driving. Steve? Steve, can you hear me? Damn, it's so difficult to get at your heart to hear. I can't feel any pulse.
So basically, this guy could totally take his brother's place, and just as long as he doesn't beat his wife's fiance, he'll get away with it. Can he hold back his fist long enough to seal the marriage vow?
No more second-class citizen. I'd be number one at last. The house, the money, even... No, not Becky. She's beyond me. Unless I could get away with it. I already did before I got careless and Steve turned up. Yes, that's it. That's the way. Make an exchange. Just get Steve out of his seat into mine. The wheel hasn't got him pinned too tight. No. There. He's coming loose. That's it. There. It's gonna work. It's all going to be mine. Oh.
What happened?
Steve, you're alive.
Yeah, I guess so. How are you? Hey, you're bleeding.
Huh? Oh, I just cut my head a little. It's nothing.
Oh, I can't get up. I think I sprained my ankle. Maybe broken it. Here, give me a hand, Si. Some sort of jagged rock under my back. Could you move it or help me up?
Yeah, let me see. Oh, it's just a rock. Let me get rid of it and then... Get rid of it? Or use it?
What are you waiting for?
I'm not waiting any longer.
Well, then, for the love of...
This time, you are dead. But not Stephen. Simon.
I killed myself.
No time to wait around. There's plenty to do before someone finds you. Go around and break the windshield. No, not from the outside. The inside.
What up, Day Gyre? Greetings from the other side, the other hemisphere, the other side of the globe. Good to see you, homie.
Now, get Steve into my seat and get into the driver's seat till someone finds me.
All right, fellas, finish up with the pitches and then get those two guys free.
Yeah.
Now, don't try to move them. The ambulance will be here any moment. You can back down there. Okay, miss, nothing for you. Move along.
Oh, Sergeant, please. You've got to let me get through to Stephen.
Stephen who?
Stephen Fairley. I heard about the accident.
You know Stephen Fairley?
We're going to be married next week.
Okay, cut your motor. Come on out. Now, look, Miss...
Elizabeth...
I'm going to warn you, lady, it ain't a pretty sight. And then she walks up. He's unharmed. Oh, okay, so you're used to it.
Rundell.
Oh, sure. I thought I recognized you.
Well, what is it, Sergeant? Can't you take me to the car? Well, he's not badly hurt.
Look, Miss Rundle. Do you happen to know who was driving the car?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I do. It was Stephen.
You sure of that?
Shemp.
Quite. They'd only just left an engagement party at my house, and Simon had too much to drink, so Stephen took the wheel. They look so like each other, I can't blame you for not being...
They don't look nothing like each other now, lady.
Well, they're not... Stephen isn't dead.
The passenger is dead. The driver is alive.
Oh.
That's your guy. How bad off he is, we won't know till we get into the hospital.
Nurse?
No, Steve. It's me. It's Becky.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you want the nurse?
No, it's just this bandage. It's half over my eyes. You'll be able to tell me from Simon from now on easily with this scar I've got over my eyes.
Haven't they told you about Simon yet?
What do you mean, told me? He wasn't... Oh, my God, now I remember. I was half out when they found me, but his head must have gone right through the windshield. Is he dead?
Yes.
That poor, foolish kid. It's all my fault. I should have put the seatbelt on him.
Oh, darling, don't blame
But hey, that's $12,000 a year. We don't have to pay.
yourself. Just tell me what happened.
It was the damn fog and Simon's drinking. I was taking it quite easy, but you know that big hollow on Hillsdale Road shortly after Gray's Corners?
Mm-hmm.
Well, just as we hit that, the fog was like a smoke screen. And at the same time, Simon woke up from some drunken dream about Vietnam and went crazy. He grabbed the steering wheel and threw us right off the road and into the tree before I had a chance to brake. The wheel and the seatbelt saved me. Although I did take a pretty good crack across the forehead, but Simon...
Well, forget about that now, dear. It's over and done with. Just let's get you well.
Oh, I'm fine, Becky. I've gotten a clean bill of health. Nothing broken, just a few bruises and a little embroidery above my eyes. You think you can manage a slightly piebald groom with a bandage headband?
Oh, now look, Steve, We can't have the wedding as we planned it now.
Why not?
You look
Well,
like filth.
How would it look?
I don't care how it looks. It was my father and brother, and there was little love lost among us. I can tell you the truth now, dear.
But I thought you and your father...
My father was a hard man. Selfish, domineering, insensitive. He was more like a machine than a man. He was proud of me not because I was his son, but because I was his heir. Something to perpetuate the Fairley name. Some sort of pseudo-immortality.
Well, I'll make it up. I'll make it up to you. The past, Steve. Our future will be a long and lovely one.
Huh. With no twins?
Oh, well, I can't promise that.
Well, they skip generations. Now, look, you run along and plan something lovely to wear for tonight.
Tonight?
Yes, darling. I've already arranged the whole thing with cook and butler. You and I are having our engagement dinner alone at the house tonight. I'll send Gray with the car to pick you up at 7:30.
So sadly, it looks like the Stooges are not public domain, but they do have 4 episodes which are. So maybe after this one, if we still haven't raised the last $3 of the stream goal, I will. Well, even if we do, I suppose we could play one episode of the Stooges to wrap it up.
And please forgive me for troubling you with affairs of state, so to speak, the very day you're out of the hospital.
That's all right, Mr. Hoffman, but I am a little short of time.
Yes, of course, by all means. Now, what I need is a number of signatures from you.
Signatures?
No, just some legal papers and certain certified checks which can't wait.
Damn. Well, look, you'll have to give me a day or so until they can take the bandage off this right hand of mine. I can't sign anything until they do.
Oh, my apologies. Of course, I hadn't realized. Of course, everything can be delayed. Except for one thing.
What?
Well, there's a piece of correspondence I don't quite understand. Apparently some sort of a private deal between you and Pesin Joglu and Company.
Who?
Pesin Joglu and Company, a Turkish import-export firm with whom we have some dealings. You know, Persian rugs, tabourets, ancient jewelry, inlaid cabinets, silk screens, objects of many descriptions.
Yes, our drug trafficking empire, I'm aware.
But I don't know what consignment this letter, opened by mistake after your father's death, refers to.
Well, damn this forehead bandage. You, read it to me.
Oh, yes, very well. Omitting the formal address, it reads, Dear Stephanos, we are still awaiting payment, consignment YB382-7. We are informed that delivery has been received. Unless your check for $48,000 or equivalent reaches us within the week, we will be forced to take action against you. We know this must only be an oversight. Yours sincerely, Demetrius Pesin Joglu.
Well, why don't you just pay it?
Oh, Mr. Fairley, no one else in the company knows anything about this consignment, except you.
Me? Oh, well, of course. Look, it's a perfectly normal deal. Just pay him the money.
Oh, a check that size would have to be countersigned by you, sir, and with your hand.
Well,
in
by
condition...
tomorrow I may be able to manage. Have we time?
Oh, according to the letter, to the end of the week or beginning of next. I don't think it's that important. All that puzzles me is the nature of such an expensive secret and, shall we say, a personal consignment.
I don't think I have to account to you for that.
Oh, not to me, but eventually when the books are...
If you must know, it was a wedding present for my wife. Wife-to-be, that is. It was my father's idea. A necklace. Apparently he got sick before he issued the check. Is there any reason why I can't close this matter?
Oh, no, not at all. Everything is yours now, Stephen, eh? Well, now, I mustn't delay you. You will be postponing the wedding this Saturday, I suppose.
No.
Well, but there's scarcely time for your brother's funeral.
It was Simon's desire to be cremated. It's already been done. There will be no funeral.
I never liked that jerk anyway.
Perhaps you're right, Stephen. There's been enough sorrow for you in the past few days. You have a right to some the happiness.
That
Yes, just burn your brother, throw him in the dustbin.
briefcase is very heavy. I'll carry it to your car for you.
Well, perhaps it's better I leave it here. Then you can sign at your leisure.
Good idea. And now,
Oh, yes, now, of course, I must be off. Well, I expect you'll be taking a honeymoon, you and Becky. So we won't be seeing you at the office for quite a while.
No, not for quite a while. Here you are, Mr. Holcomb. Let me help you in.
Thank you. Yeah. Now, call me as soon as you're ready with those signatures.
I'm still trying to figure out how he's going to get busted. I'm assuming it's going to be his signature doesn't match up.
Signature. I've got to get up to Steve's room and start learning to copy it.
Mm-hmm.
And what the devil is that business with the twin? I've got to get away from here fast. There are too many things I don't know about Steve. Everything's working too well to make any mistakes now.
What about the Dave Matthews Band tattoo on his right butt cheek?
Guess I have time to go through Steve's desk before I have to get dressed. Damn, it's locked.
Naturally, Simon. Among your other unpleasant characteristics, you've always been a sneaky little snoop.
Steve!
Not exactly in the flesh, of course, thanks to you, but Steve just the same. We're something rather special, you and I. Even though you've somewhat altered my appearance, I am still your twin.
Only the mouth and the chin, and the hair, matted now with dried blood, would serve to identify Steve. The rest of the face is a horror of torn flesh and the white shards of shattered bone, out of which wreckage stares the one uninjured eye, boring with deadly intensity into the terrified face of the man who was once his image. I'll return shortly with Act 3. Frozen with fear and fascinated by that single hypnotizing eye, Simon is forced for what seems an eternity to focus on his twin's ruined face, the mocking smile and the white even teeth, a ghastly contrast which multiplies the horror of the broken skull above them. At last, with a supreme effort, he tears his eyes away to find himself staring at the reflection of his own countenance in the mirror above the desk.
No. Oh, God, no.
Don't cover your face, little brother. Leave me at least with a memory of how I once looked.
You're dead. Cremated. You can't be here.
As I said, not in the flesh, but we are hatched from the same egg, Simon. You can't get rid of me so easily. I shall always be with you, in spirit, shall we say?
No.
No.
Leave me alone.
I will. When it serves me. Or you.
Steve, I didn't mean to.
Of course you did. I might possibly have done the same if our positions had been reversed.
What?
You have a lot to learn about me, little brother.
Sure.
Which you would have in time. To avoid breaking open my desk, let me offer you the key.
Steve, I can't rummage through your things now.
The key. Take it. Why not? And since time is short before the dinner, I'll even help you understand a little better. Open the desk. Yeah, the left-hand pigeonholes are a false front. No, here, let me. There are all my secrets. Now, while you read them, I'll tell you about the most important items.
But why are you helping me?
Because I want you quite as thoroughly damned as I am. I'll make it brief, as you read. Now, Demetrios is in the drug business.
I called it.
Father's impeccably accredited import firm to
Yo, I was joking. I didn't think he actually had a drug smuggling business.
cover for deliveries.
You in drugs?
You'll find the evidence in the papers you're leafing through.
You dirty dog.
Wicked Simon, the black sheep. Stupid Simon, really. We were twins in more than the outward look, believe me. The difference was that you didn't have enough sense to bury your faults. I was smart enough to keep them covered up, but not smart enough to realize you had as little scruples as I had when it came to the point.
All right, so you lost. Why not let me have my innings now?
Why not? I'll even be of help. Until you have studied my signature enough to mask it, I'll even sign your papers for you.
With your ghost hand?
Don't worry. The hand that guides the pen may be of the spirit world, but the pen and ink are finite enough. Go on. Get ready for romance.
I might not be a ghost expert, but I don't think it works that way.
From your Demetrius. Shall I pay this?
Let me see. Oh, that double-dealing crook. Nah, don't pay him a cent. I've already made arrangements so that he will be paid in full. Yeah, forget it.
And you?
I will not be so easy to forget, dear twin brother. We are bound together by special hoops of steel. As long as I haunt this house, I shall be unavoidably hard to escape. Well, go on. It's time for you to be all that Becky expects of me.
Of you?
Aren't I what you hope to become?
Something's telling me you shouldn't trust your ghost brother that you murdered. I'm getting a feeling.
It's really too hot for a fire, but I couldn't resist it.
I'd find it irresistibly romantic, even if I were bathed in sweat, which I'm not.
Can I make you another drink?
No, thank you. I want to enjoy this dinner and remember it.
There's champagne.
I'd be disappointed if there weren't.
I don't want ever to disappoint you, darling.
Oh, my darling Steve. Not you, ever.
I'll try to live up to your expectations. Do you love me?
I love you. I've always loved you. Now that I came so close to losing you, I love you even more. Oh, it's a terrible thing to say, I know, but thank God it was Simon instead of you.
Shh, darling, let's not spoil the evening. I've sent all the servants out, you know. We're all alone. You sure you don't want another drink?
No. But can I make a confession?
Of course.
I'm famished.
Mademoiselle et servie. May I escort you to your table?
Thank you, monsieur. Oh, Stephen. How pretty the table is, and my favorite roses. But why?
Why what, Becky?
Why is it set for three?
You don't mind my joining you, Simon, do you? Suitably dressed, white tie and tail, and the face mask I thought was a stroke of genius. It hides the damage so nicely.
Did you say something, Stephen?
That damn Joseph, he's in his dotage. I suppose he's so accustomed to setting for three that he just...
Don't blame the poor butler. I set the third place.
Damn you! I won't have it. There's only...
Steve! Steve, what is it?
Steve, you never schizo-posted before.
I'm sorry, Becky. I can't help it. It's all spoiled now. Let's get out of here and eat somewhere else. I've got to get away from this house.
Steve, you haven't touched your fidget spinner all night.
Steve, you're not eating a thing.
I'm sorry, Becky. I know it must seem foolish to you, but that extra chair set for our dinner, it threw me.
Well, it was unfortunate, I know, when you wanted everything to be just right. But don't blame poor old Joseph too much. After all these years of setting the table for you and your father
and Simon. That's what did it to me. See, I could see him sitting in that chair with his face. You didn't see him after the accident, thank God, but he...
Steve, it wasn't your fault. He was the one who grabbed the wheel and pulled you off the road into the tree, wasn't he?
Simon. Yes, Simon was the one, all right. That's true enough.
So you mustn't take the blame.
As long as I live in that house, he'll haunt it. The memory of him, the battered face.
Well, we'll solve all that. You won't live in the house. You'll move out to a hotel tonight, and after we're married on Saturday, when we come home from the honeymoon, we'll buy a new house.
Hey,
and my beau will move in with me in the old house.
I have an even better idea. Maybe we'll never come back.
Never?
Maybe we'll settle in Rome or Paris or the Costa del Sol.
Or just travel. I've always wanted to see Mont Saint-Michel and the Tivoli and Taj Mahal.
That's my girl. That's what we'll do. Free souls with never a look behind. Becky, we've got it made, you and me. From here on in.
I'm gonna amend my guess. I don't think the signature's gonna do him in. Obviously, I think he's gonna call her a pet name, or he's not gonna call her a pet name. She gonna figure it out.
For the honeymoon.
Oh, God. You again.
Always, always, my dear twin. We're prisoners in the same jail.
What does that mean?
This house. Oh, I know you think you're escaping it for a while, but that's only temporary. Take it from me.
Becky and I are off for a honeymoon.
Of course. Not till Saturday, though. Does seem a little early to be packing.
Might as well start sometime.
And you seem to be planning to take quite a wardrobe.
Well, on a ship, there's plenty of room.
Plenty of distance between here and there.
What do you mean, there?
Oh, wherever. What were they, Rome? Paris? Mont Saint-Michel? The Taj Mahal? The very poetic one.
Damn you. Do you know everything?
One of the few advantages of being a ghost.
And you can go everywhere?
No, there are limitations. No, I'm tied to this house.
And you're welcome to it.
Thank you, Simon. Or should I call you Stephen? Oh, it's so confusing since you switched identities. Which, by the by, reminds me, while you were dining and making all your escape plans, I signed all the papers old lawyer Holcomb left, so you are free to go.
I suppose I should say thank you.
Call it my wedding gift.
What about the check for that Demetrius or whatever his name was?
Oh, forget about that. That was a private deal. He doesn't need your check. Other arrangements have been made to satisfy that debt.
Yeah, dude's gonna show up and break his legs or something.
Believe me. So, this, as the word goes, is goodbye.
Right? That's gotta be where it's going. Demetrius gonna show up with his two Russian mobster thugs, and they're gonna freaking bash his face in.
Yes.
I'm sorry I won't be able to attend the wedding and give the bride away.
I never intend to come near this house again.
Pity. I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed.
You like the cabin all right, Becky?
Oh, it couldn't be more perfect.
How about your new husband?
Ditto.
Well, just keep feeling that way. Darling, you'll have to excuse me for a minute.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. The assistant purser just told me someone from the office needs an okay or something before we sail. He doesn't have a pass, so they wouldn't let him aboard. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
What, don't miss getting back on the boat.
Don't you worry. It took me long enough to catch it. Mr. Hood?
Yeah?
You from Fairley Company and Sons?
Yeah, right. You, Stephen Fairley?
Yes.
Good. I got a message from you from my boss. Can we step over here to my car?
Well, the boat's too near sailing. You just tell me here.
At the car.
Oh, yeah.
Now just play it real cool, Mr. Fairley, and don't make any sudden moves. That jab you feel is the muzzle of a short-barreled .38.
Yeah, the twist is that everybody's a ghost.
Okay. Shall we step over to the car?
Where are you taking me?
Little spot on the Jersey Flats. Ain't exactly quicksand, but you'd be surprised how fast that slime sucks up a body that ain't moving.
You're not going to kill me.
You know, dope is a funny game. Using your business as a front was a great way for us to get the stuff in. But when you try the old double O, Mr. P, that was crazy, Stephen.
No, look, you don't understand. I'm not Stephen.
What?
Stephen is dead. I'm Simon. I had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, sure.
See, no, look, when we had the automobile accident, all I did was change places.
Sure.
I mean, Stephen was driving, and I was... Oh, for God's sake, look, I just got married. My wife is... Please, you've got to listen!
Okay. Dump him in the swamp and let's get out of here, Giorgio.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Well, here we are, Simon. Back home again. Table set for two. this time. That's all there is. The rest are gone. Just you and me. Oh, I know how it feels. But you might as well face it. Eternity is such a long time. And since we were twins, it seemed a shame Simon was alive and Stephen dead. This way, I'm still dead. But even Stephen.
A footnote to the tale you just heard. Mr. Hood's quagmire proved less effective than its reputation, and Simon's body was recovered. Since he had served in the Army, an examination of his fingerprints established the deception about the death of the twins. The tangled result of the estate is unimportant, since there was no heir. But at least Becky gained a measure of peace in finding out that she had not tied her life to a man who would have ruined it. I'll be back shortly.
Nobody cares about Becky. She was barely in the story.
Whenever the dead try to control the living, the seeds of disaster are sown. At the beginning of our tale, Justine Fairley lay in his bed, whitened with the wax of death, his stubborn mind at peace with the thought that he had settled the future of his twin sons. Sic transit gloria mundi. So passed the triumphs of this world. He could no more control the accident of their birth than he could their deaths. Our cast included Michael Tolan, Paul Hecht, Joan Lovejoy, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
They start the show with an annoying sound and they end the show with an annoying sound. That one was alright. You know, that one wasn't terrible. That one I would grade more on the low spectrum. I mean, some of these CBS Radio Mystery Theater shows are bangers. That one was, it was alright. You know, it is always better when I pre-pick them because then we know we got quality coming, but these are just fun in general. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here on this late night show. We're going to wrap things up with one more little Stooge episode. Hopefully these are good quality because I see one of them is like the pilot episode. That one might be like real bad quality, so we'll look around. We'll try to find. These are all short, you know. And thank you guys so much. Please smash that like. Please leave a comment if you can. That really helps us in the algorithm. And if you find value in these, if you enjoy the show, please consider sending us a donation, a super chat. We have a $15 stream goal today, $15 stream goal. We did get a $10 super chat from our homeboy Jason Scholl. Thank you so much, Jason. And thank you to everybody who's always here hanging out with us and supporting the channel. It really does help a lot. Keeps me going, keeps me afloat. And so I really, really appreciate you guys. So let's kick it off with some levity, with some Stooge action, dude. I was bummed. I thought that all the Stooges I would be able to play, but it turns out that it's the official Three Stooges YouTube channel, and that's where they're at. So I looked up public domain, and we got Jerk of All Trades here, which is the pilot, 20-minute. This is public domain. Hopefully it's like good enough quality that we can actually watch it. I have never seen this.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Three Stooges for Mirth and Madness. I'm Moe. Simple and screwy. I'm Shemp. Loony and ludicrous.
Uh-oh. Don't tell,
Yes,
don't tell Alfred. Shemp's in this one.
when it comes to any kind of business, there's Spry as Monkey.
Or Alec.
Look at this Spry Monkey business, which tonight is interior decorating.
Hey, Egghead, I'm ready to dictate. Yes, sir? Get away from here. What's the matter with you? Are you an idiot, an imbecile, a moron? What are you laughing at?
8 to 5, I'm in there someplace.
Come on.
Yeah.
Get over there and straighten up the file. Hey, Broccoli Head, come here. Do you think you can take a letter?
I don't think I know.
I don't think you know either, but go ahead.
I'm sorry, Alec. I'm sorry. We got slim pickings today.
Sir, What do you got so far?
How do you spell sorry?
In your case, C-U-R. Continue. We are in receipt of your letter of the 16th and a reply. Oh! Remind me to send your head to the cleaners with the rest of the flat work. Get away from here.
All right, I'll use pen and ink. That's what I'll do. Come in.
Come in.
Come in.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
Oh, yes.
I'm Mr. Pennyfeather. Are you gentlemen painters and paper hangers?
Are we painters and paper hangers?
Are we painters and paper hangers?
Are we?
Why, you clumsy fool! Oh, we're so sorry. My clothes are all full of ink. Oh, we'll fix that up, Larry. Now, take it easy. That's a nice grade of gabardine you got there.
Be careful with it.
All right, stand by. Yes, this, that.
What is that?
Ink remover.
Ink remover. But look at this.
Oh, we'll have that off in a jiffy. You don't need that pocket anyhow. Go ahead.
Why, certainly. There it is.
My best suit. Oh, look at my shirt.
You don't need that anyway. Look here, Nickelfeather.
Pennyfeather.
Do you realize you've just struck one of the toughest men from the state of Texas? Go ahead, tell him.
Tell him, boy.
Now, look here, neighbor.
Oh.
Now, wait a minute there, Nickelfeather.
Pennyfeather.
You have again sullied the fair name of the great sovereign state of Texas. Order him off the premises. You heard what I told you before.
Oh.
Hike! 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 Here we go. Hike! Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Why, oh, it's you. I didn't expect you right here. I knew you were...
Quiet! Get out of here. Oh, hello? Hello?
Is this a Miracle Paint Company?
Yes, it is, and our motto is if it's a good paint job, it's a miracle. What can we do for you, madam?
Well, I'd like to have my house painted and wallpapered in a hurry.
Well, that's how we do everything.
Are your prices reasonable?
We charge what the traffic will bear. Just a minute. How's the traffic today?
Heavy.
That'll be $100.
Your prices are crazy.
Oh, so is the California traffic.
Well, how soon can you be over?
Hold it. Get the color book out of the file. Why, we can be right over.
The address is 442 Smith Street.
We'll be right over.
I can't get... Oh! What's that thing? Oh!
Can't open a little file drawer. How did you ever get so stupid?
I got a charge account. What's your excuse?
Remind me to lower your salary and raise your forehead. Get out of here. Oh!
Oh. Uh-huh.
That's a queer contraption.
Yeah, ain't that quaint?
Ain't?
Yeah.
You mean isn't?
Yeah, isn't that quizzing?
Yeah. See, that's the way to do it. You gotta use your head.
Oh, you...
I saw it, and it's good for you. Good for you. Step aside and let an intelligent man show you how. Intelligent? Yeah. How did you get so smart? I went to college. I graduated. Went to Swedish massage college. Why did you go into that business? I couldn't find enough Swedes to massage. That's all I had. Never mind. Open that thing.
Yeah,
Why,
sure.
certainly. Go ahead.
Oh!
All right, go ahead. You went. I'll get...
Oh, what happened? He opened it, all right. We gotta get going.
Wait a minute. We gotta take our paint supplies with us.
Move the paint.
Come on.
Make ready. We gotta get in here. We gotta get our stuff.
I gotta get my... All right.
I know where the paint.
Yes. Right behind there with the paint stuff. All right. Hey, you get the painting book out of the file. All right. Fix this for me, will you? All right.
Oh, it's open now. Oh! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! They broke my arm! Oh, my arm is broken!
Hey. It's open.
Oh. Here's the coloring book.
Culinary arts. Culinary arts. Painting. I always thought culinary arts was about cooking. Shows you how wrong you can be. Culinary arts has got to do with colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you have something there. Where? Never mind. We got to get over to the lady's house in a hurry. Let's go.
Let's get over here. Get your prop.
All right, I'll get that brush over there. And take that.
Darling, I never went through anything like I did this afternoon with those confounded painters. I hope I never see them again.
Don't worry, dear. I have some other painters coming over right away.
Good, good. They're not from Texas, are they?
What difference would that make?
Oh, you'd be surprised. Are they coming over soon? You know how important it is. After all, I have
Yes, dear, I know. You're bringing the boss home for dinner, and you don't want him to see this old torn wallpaper and these soiled walls. Me so 100 times.
Well, my boss is peculiar. He likes everything spick and span.
Tell him to go jump in the lake.
Well, no, he prefers the ocean. He says the salt water...
Never mind. Now run along, dear, and don't worry. I've taken out most of the furniture so the men can get right to work.
Good.
Goodbye, dear. But where are those painters? We haven't much time. Only 4 hours to do this whole... That must be the painters now. And you over there, take those pots off that chair. That's a genuine Duncan fight.
Duncan Fife, eh? I'll take him off. Don't worry about it. What's the matter? That Duncan should be careful where he leaves his fife. I would like to introduce my 2 assistants. This is Monsieur Shemp. When it comes to blending colors, he's a mixmaster.
He is?
Yeah, sometimes we stand him in the bowl and bake a cake with him.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Come on, get out of here. Oh, and this is Monsieur Larry, master paper hanger. Everywhere he's recognized as a great paper hanger.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Everywhere I go, they say this guy should hang. Charm.
And I, of course, head this outfit, lock, stock, and barrel.
He's a barrel there.
You're right.
Oh, this is outrageous. Get to work at once, you ruffian.
No, take it easy, lady. Let's not be in a hurry. You know what that great man said about being in a hurry? Well, I forgot his name. Anyhow, he said you... How do you like that? I forgot what he said.
Yeah, well, never mind. Now, look, I want this room done in robin's egg blue.
Lady, we ain't got no time to go out robbing eggs.
Oh, shut up. Here's the coloring book.
Now, before we look at the color book, Monsieur Champ, as an expert, tell us confidentially, what, in your opinion, would make this room look inviting, livable, and good to the eye? Confidentially? Yeah. Just a minute. Who's the guy next to you? Why, it's you. Oh, that's okay, then I can be trusted. Now, what did you want to know? I said, what, in your opinion, would make this room look inviting, livable, and good to the eye? Food, drink, and a couple of dames.
Oh, my word.
What's the matter with him?
I think he's getting better. We better take him to a doctor. His brain's clearing up.
You'll have to excuse his manners, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. At least there's one gentleman in your midst.
You said it, babe. Pardon me. Now, for the colors you want, let's look in this culinary book.
What? I can't understand it. It says mixed vinegar and salad oil. Then add lettuce, tomatoes, and diced carrots. What kind of paint is that?
My lady, ain't you heard of vegetable dyes?
Dude, ever since I was watching the thing and they talked about how the guy, I think it was Billy West and Ren and Stimpy, who did the voice for Stimpy, modeled his voice after Curly. Like, now, anytime I hear Curly talk, all I can think about is Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, I'll go to the vegetable.
Or not Curly,
Now,
you know,
if
Larry.
You don't like that mixture, we have many more to suit your taste. Now, oh, here's a dilly. It says here you take chopped apples, walnuts, mayonnaise, and dip in French dressing.
Well, you're not going to use that in my house.
Why not? Some night when you don't feel like cooking, you can eat off the wall.
Off the wall?
Why, certainly. A walled-off salad. I got that out of my own head. You better put it back before somebody steps on it.
Well, here's the vegetables. What color do you want for that?
Oh, wait a minute, please.
How about a nice tomato red?
Tomato red? My wall?
Hold that. Thanks. Get out of here, see? Good for you. Thank you. You get out of here. How do you like these guys messing around with you? Hold it. Hold it. We got nothing left to put on the walls now. We'll have to go back to regular paint.
Well, thank heavens. Now, gentlemen, will you please hurry? My husband and his boss are coming to dinner, and the whole house must be finished before they get here.
Don't worry, madam. What do you want us to do first?
Well, I want that wall papered and that one painted.
You heard what the lady said. Get going. That wall papered and that one painted. Now, I think if we put a gorgeous pink on this side, we might straighten the thing out. And, of course, if we take a nice mustard brown, as sure as concealing the thing, our blending experts can blend them both together. Now then, if we take and make that door an old rose, we can, of course, take it with a mustard brown and wave it right in. We can blend all those things together. Now, when it comes here, we'll settle the whole thing by perhaps putting a dash of lavender over the whole thing, sort of make it a kind of a modernistic thing.
You gotta use your head to get this thing up here. I know what I'm doing here. I know that. There it is.
Now, that is what you call efficiency. When we get through, this room will be the greatest room from the rock-bound coast of Marjorie, Maine, to the sunny slopes of Lanaturna.
Oh, good. Oh, by the way, do you think you can repair that picture? It's a painting of my daughter, done by Whistler. Oh, surely you've heard of Whistler?
Oh, sure. I listen to his radio program all the time. Now, don't worry, ma'am. I'll take care of it.
Oh, thank you. Now, I'll leave you boys to get to work, and please hurry.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, fellas, come here. You think we can fix that?
I don't see anything wrong with it right now.
What a babe. Oh, wait a minute. Remember, we are gentlemen first, and our feelings come second.
Well, let's get out of first and shift to second.
Oh, boy! What happened? Oh, I don't know. What happened?
Boys, I forgot to tell you. Please be very careful with that table. It's a very fine old table.
All right. Yeah. We'll make it look like new again. Yeah. Start on the table first, boys. Let's go. Right here. All right.
All right.
When you know you have, when you get
Hey! You were never cut out to be a painter, brother.
Oh, that's just a means to an end.
No.
Oh, hey, stupid! What are you doing there? Don't you realize what you're doing?
What I'm doing?
Come on, get busy.
All right, go ahead.
What's going on here? Will you please stop that whole thing? What are you doing here? Boom, we're standing up
Wait
there.
a minute, no. It's your fault. No, you don't.
Come out. Boom. You guys go in and paint the bedroom. I'll handle this. Go ahead. All right, I'll leave the bucket right here. Come in. Yes?
How do you do? My name is Fink. I represent the Punxsutawney Pressure Cooker Company, Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. We make the finest pressure cooker.
Hey, Mo, come in here and help us with the paint, will you?
Quiet. Can't come in now. I'm talking to a salesman. What'd you say, Bud?
How do you do? My name is Fink. I represent the Punxsutawney Pressure Cooker Company, Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. We make the finest pressure
Hey,
cooker.
Mo! What color paint should I use in this bedroom? Should I use the blue to match the lady's eyes or the brown to match her hair? Use the green to match her complexion. Pretty funny crack, eh, Bud?
How do you do? My name is Fink. I represent the Punxsutawney Pressure Cooker Company of Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. We make the finest pressure cooker.
Hey, Mo, come in here and help us, will you?
Stop bothering me. I'm busy. What'd you say, Bud?
How do you do? My name is Fink. I represent the Punxsutawney Pressure Cooker Company of
Wait a minute. Why do you keep saying the same words over and over again? Is this your magnificent obsession?
No, you see, that's the way they teach us down at the office.
Well, why don't you try saying it in your own words? It might be a little more convincing.
Oh, okay, I'll try. Now, you see this little valve here? Well, the steam goes around, monkeys around in here, and then you see, the steam well, you see the bottom here? How do you do? My name is Fink. represent the Punxsutawney Pressure Cooker Company of Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania.
Oh, so this is why you're so busy.
Yeah, go ahead, Bud.
How do you do? My name is...
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah! Go ahead, Bud.
How do you do? My name is...
Oh, I caught you, huh? Trying to get away without working, eh?
Yeah, go ahead, Bud.
How do you do?
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Bud.
How do you do? My name
Oh,
is...
yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Bud.
How do you do?
My name is Sphinx. Wait a minute! Hey, that's a pressure cooker. That's a mighty fine item, Bud.
It is?
Yeah, with that thing, you can make a beef stew in 2 minutes.
You can?
Yeah, and in 4 minutes you make a whole turkey dinner.
Heavens to Betsy. I think I'd like to have one of those.
Well, a small deposit will hold it.
All right. Here's $5.
You hold it.
Oh, that's what my wife has always wanted one of these. Oh, she'll be...
We seem to attract the oddest people. Yeah, that guy reminds me of my uncle. He was an igloo manufacturer.
An igloo manufacturer? How do you manufacture igloos?
Simple, you just take 2 eggs and glue them together.
Goodness, aren't you boys working yet?
How do you do? I represent the...
Quiet!
You heard what the lady said. Get to work.
And what are you going to do?
Nothing. What about it?
Oh, I just thought I'd ask. I just like that.
I gotta do this right. I was afraid of that. Oh, I can see like an owl now. We gotta get that wallpapering done, boys.
Yes, sir.
Get a move on now. I'm stirring it. Don't worry about it.
All right, come on.
I got it. Got some wallpaper right up there.
All right,
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, we are very efficient.
All right. Well, I got that. All right, I'll take this here thing there and I'll get that over here and put that down there. That's it. That's the way to take it. The way we go.
Bring it over, boy. Come on, bring it over.
That looks great now. Believe me, that looks fine.
I do think the potatoes will be finished soon.
Good, good. The boss will be here in a half
Well,
hour.
I'm serving buffet style.
Well, that's
because,
all right,
yeah,
too,
it's
darling.
one of the easiest
Hey,
ways
would
to
you
do
mind
it.
holding this? Oh, that looks great. Believe me.
Oh, Clara, darling. I'm so sorry, darling. Clara, how can I undo the wrongs that have been done? Look, see here, fellas. You can't do...
Hey, this paste is getting lumpy.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. What'd he say? Hey, Nitwit! Come on, get this paper off of him. I'll take it off. Just hold still there a minute. Go ahead, hold still.
Careful!
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something? Why, you... Clean them up, that's all your fault. All right, I'll clean them up. Hold still there. Hold still there now. Watch out. Go ahead. All right, now. He's got tender skin, that's what...
Yes, I have. Be very careful with it.
All right.
You!
It's quarter feather.
Pretty feather! I'll kill all of you! Wait, you imbecile! You're the one who hired them!
Call me an imbecile.
Yes, imbecile! Where did they go? Where did they go? I'll find them! Wait till I get my hands on those three moronic, stupid, bumpers! Not that way, boys. That's the kitchen. This is the way out.
Oh, thanks. Say, you're not mad at us?
Of course not.
Well, it was a pleasure to do your painting and paper hanging.
And it's a pleasure to do yours.
Goodbye.
Oh my goodness. So good. I had to frickin' mute myself and take myself down because I'm just laughing too much through these things, man. Vaudeville was such a frickin' gem. So much good stuff came out of that era, and the Three Stooges are definitely not the least of that. It's just anytime I need to be brought into a good mood, I put on the Three Stooges and watch that usually at night. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us during this late night radio chill stream and Three Stooges stream at the end there. I will be back soon with another one. If I don't got something to yap about, then we'll probably just watch a movie. We were talking about Mr. Sardonicus earlier, and that makes me think maybe we should revisit some old William Castle movies. Maybe we'll do a little bit of something. I see Jason Scholl again came in with the last $5, fixing up our stream goal right at the very end. Thank you so much, Jason. Thank you. Doing the heavy lifting today. My goodness, keeping the Ewok afloat all by his lonesome, wagging the finger at the rest of you. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Leave a like on your way out, and I will see y'all next time. Little Ewok signing off. God bless. Good night. Sleep well, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. I sure did. Peace out, dog.